Potentially, but that would require a brutal restructuring of the mind, allowing one to see reality and reform within it again and again. Well, of course, and then the movie plays into that. Eh, yeah. But what if they're not intentionally taking those forms? What if they have no choice in what people see them as? And they're constantly roaming around trying to get people to see them as what they actually are, out of denial and grief of their own. What if they're eldritch beings? Eldritch babies that want to believe they can coexist with humanity. Why assume maliciousness when dumbassery is just as possible? Also, I started recording exactly because the line of thought for this is something that made me want to immediately go run over into VR chat and start recording a run through the devouring. Yeah, no, if a kid grew up around these things, they'd actually be saner than most people by that line of logic. It wouldn't be a good idea because there's always the chance we could just cease to exist. After all, baby doesn't exactly have a very strong will of its own. The very chance that it could just accept its new reality is also the same reason why it could just be consumed, psychologically consumed by what it sees and fail to live. Beached things. The level of detail and structure can be very beautiful, but that does not mean that just because it is beautiful that it is friendly. And I think that's the fundamental issue when talking about eldritch things that can break the mind. Is if someone is immature and willing to look at eldritch things without sacrificing their preconceptions of reality or their scale of existence and allowing it to expand and contract and fluctuate, then they get overloaded by the conceptual beauty to the point where they become fanatically loyal via the same effect that produces cults of through the same system that produces cults of personality. Thank you. It's okay. You're still learning. Mm. Mm. So instead of it being quantum physics, it's more like a quantum existence. Where instead of the particle having a quantum state, because the idea of these creatures is that they're really fucking big and yet they're also like oversized babies. What in the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. Now I'm left to wonder. Circle, 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 triangle, circle, 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 circle. Mm. Mm. Beautiful. Right. Well, yeah. Postmodern Narnia. Yeah, no shit. This. Key info, primary. Hmm. Life useful info. Is it in here? No, it ain't. Is it in here? No, it ain't. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I want to reference. Bruh. Is it seriously not in here? Or am I just scrolling over it? Could be a bit of both. Alright, lives in our head rent-free. I'm gonna look for this image that I want to reference. Because it's useful info. I'm wondering why it isn't in the folder I thought it would be. Deconstruct, diversify, consolidate, rest, repeat. Alright, delusions aside, since I didn't find it on scrolling down, I will now scroll up. Keep the image of it in my mind. Also processing new information. Where are you? Where are you? There you are! File is already in destination? Oh, I was blind. Assign image or representation of base reality. Doesn't surprise me. Postmodern Narnia? Wait, what the fuck? Good song. I'll watch the various different versions later. Horror games nobody talks about. Oh, I'm but tired and wanting to be stimulated. Do you have a video for me? Oh, you do, you do. I'll have to put that on my watch later list now. Oh. Hmm. Does this one also have... No. Okay, so it's more so theory crafting. Got it. Alright. Unknown archives, hour long, remind me later. Add that video in, because 50 minutes is about equivalent to an hour, depending on who you ask. So I separate things about, okay, are they like 50 minutes or longer? Are they hearing 50 minutes? 45 is mostly the cutoff point. Hmm. Something else just ate it before you did. And now I know what biohazard yellow is. Oh, oh. Eh, not necessarily true. Castle of Laputa from Castle in the Sky. One of my favorite films. One of my other favorite films is Kiki's Delivery Service. I'm gonna have to save that to watch later. Entertainment related, since it's a shorter end. Villains aren't born, darling, they're made. Yeah, no, it shows a dissonance that just. Yeah, no, a thermonuclear bomb is that. Hmm. Yeah. Excuse me, but what? Yeah. Yeah. Single-mindedness. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways. Huh? He takes low coach's lunch money. Little detours. Yep, yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. I am tired and should not be thought of as reasonable right now. Please understand that these are some of my more unrestrained thoughts. Thank you. And I'm not actually going to act on them. Fucking hell.